Hi everyone, my name is Bella Desiree and in today's video I'm going to show you some new book recommendations, books that maybe doesn't get like a lot of attention on BookTok. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Cleverley Farm series by Melanie Harlow. I haven't read these yet. I don't see these a lot on TikTok. I don't know about Instagram because I'm mostly on BookTok. The first book is Irresistible. The second book is Undeniable. The third book is Insatiable. The fourth book is Unbreakable. And the fifth book is Unforgettable. I've also put some tabs to this one. And they match so well. Oh my god. Do you see this? This makes me more excited to read it. Okay, this is a single dad. Okay, he's grumpy. He's a grumpy single dad. Then we have Undeniable. I think, yeah, I have tabs for this one as well. So beautiful. I'm obsessed with tabs. Like, I love colors. I love color coding. It just makes me so peaceful. And it's so gorgeous. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. I think this might be like childhood enemies to lovers. I might be totally wrong. Insatiable. I think that's how you say it. But this also matched so well. I think it's friends. Oh, I think it's friends to lovers. It just says that we haven't been anything more than friends. So I think it's friends to lovers. Then the fourth book, Unbreakable. And I have put tabs for this one as well. Clearly I didn't have good matchings because this was awful. I need to change that because what the hell. Okay, this girl moves back to the small town, I think. And the fifth book is Unforgettable. Oh, the tabs here. Oh my god. In high school, we were just friends, but I'd always wanted her, and I never forgotten her. The red hair, the incredible smile, the crazy, reckless thing we did in the back of my truck. It's been 18 years, but one look at her, I feel like my old self again. I can still make her laugh, she can still take me down a notch, and when the chemistry between us explodes, it's even harder this time. Actually, I think I need to finish my current read so I can start this series because... So that's the first series. The next book is also a series. It's the Heatstroke Hearts series by Bailey Hart. And these ones I have actually read. I'm currently reading the last one, which is sad because I want more. I need more. These are some of my favorite books. Bailey is one of my favorite authors. These are also small town. The first one, Sunshine Love, is a single dad and a nanny. I also think it's best friend's brother. Oh no! Oh my god! No. He's a grumpy single dad and she's his ex-fiance's best friend. Oh my god, I remember now. They were like friends when they were childs, and then the ex-fiance was like a little messed up in the head. This one is so freaking good. You can see how much I've tabbed. Like, it's this. Like, I think everyone should read these books, honestly. They are so good. The second book is Fake Dating. This one is brother's best friend, kind of. But it's also... he needs to be her bodyguard because she has a stalker. They have like secretly liked each other for a very long time. They are so good. And here's the tabs. I'm obsessed. Slay, 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 slay. So yeah, I think everyone should put these on their TBR. Next books are the Blossom Beginnings series. The first one is Forget Me Not. Did I say that these are from Jess Taylor? First one is Forget Me Not. I think they look so good. Like, it looks like a little scrapbook and I love that. Here's the back. Here's the color that I have chosen. I don't know what these are about either. I have a really hard time understanding from like just reading the back of books. That's why I never do that, because that just, for me, that's so like it doesn't help me understand anything. For me, it's just like blah 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 blah. That's how it sounds to me. This doesn't really say anything to me. I will have to read it soon. I need to read all my books soon. Jesus, I have like 66 unread books. The second book is a pink one, also a bit like scrapbooky. The second one is Bleeding Hearts, and I will try to understand something from here. Okay, this is Brother's Best Friend and Friends to Lovers, I think. Blah 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 until Asher Gray, the guy always up for a good time, the friend I could always rely on, the man who's also happened to be my brother's best friend. Yeah, I think this is like both Brother's Best Friends and Friends to Lovers, but I'm not sure. Then the third book. It looks like this. It's purple. Okay, so these two were friends, and then she got like I don't know what happened in her head, but she told him, oh my god, I'm just going to read it for you. He was my best friend, and then one night he became more. The night was magical, full of love and promises of the future. But then my life turned upside down. I told Kyson Hill I loved him. I told him we were forever. Then I left the next morning. Girl, what? I didn't want to say goodbye. I didn't want to break his heart. Turns out I broke it anyway. Well, yeah, if you are going to tell someone you love them and that you are forever and then you just leave the next morning, I actually think that would break my heart as well. Anyways, I never spoke to him again until now. Now he's here. He wants answers that I can't give him, answers that I don't know how to admit to myself. The boy who was my everything is my new roommate, and he hates me. Yeah, well, I would probably do that too. Well, this actually sounded a bit chaotic, and I love that. So, oh my god. And these are for those who love Greek mythology, but not Greek mythology fantasy. Like, these are retellings on Greek mythology. Whoa. These are like a retelling, but like in a modern world. I have only read Neon Gods and Electric Idol, and I love them. I don't know why I haven't continued this series. So the first one is Hades and Persephone. The second one is... This one is Psyche and Eros. The third one is Achilles, Patroclus, and Helen of Troy. And this one is Apollo and Cassandra, Cruel Seduction, Aphrodite and Hephaestus, and Pandora and Adonis. And the last one, I think there's another one that has been released. The last one right now that I have is Midnight Ruin, and this one is Eurydice and Sharon and Orpheus. Yeah, those three. I think this is called the Dark Olympus series. Some of these has a lot of like POVs, but yeah. No, that was these, and they are really good. At least the first two ones. I need to finish this series as well. This book I have mentioned before, and it's Spellbound Scones, and I can't wait to read this one. This one is a paranormal book. Here are my tabs for this one. So perfect. I'm going to read this one for you because it's not so long. Okay, Nettis. Okay, it says like Nettis, like with that one, so it's like Nettie is. Okay, Nettie is exhausted. Maybe working overtime to pay for her dream wasn't such a great idea. Between school, family, and baking spelled scones, she's falling apart. Until an alpha wolf billionaire walks into the bakery where she works and accuses her of cursing him. Did she give him a love spell? Because if so, there are going to be big problems. She'll either run his She'll either She'll either ruin his heart. No, what? She'll either ruin his deal or break his heart. This sounds so good. So this is one of my next reads after finishing this one, but I have such a hard time with this one. I love the book, but the chapters are like 20 pages plus, and that, like, I get overstimulated by only thinking about taking up the book and read 20 pages in one sitting. Like from 1 to 10, 11, 12 pages, but like 23 pages in one chapter, like give me a break, please. But anyways, back to this book. I can't wait to read this one, and this will be my next read when I finish this one, or I'm going to take a break with this one and read this one. Okay, the next two books are by indie authors. I think both of them are indie authors. The book is A Tale of Love and Curses, and it's so beautiful. And I can't wait to read this one. This is also going to be one of my next reads. Okay, so Princess Davina is locked in within her stone walls of the castle, cursed and destined to meet her demise on her 21st birthday. Fate has different plans when Prince Cole arrives that very day, insisting on whisking her away to his place, claiming it will protect her from the curse. Unaware of his intentions and aware of his nurturous reputation, Princess Davina would rather face death than be taken away and locked up again. Despite her reluctance, his message is clear. She has no choice. Thirst into a world of secrets and revelations unknown to her, Davina discovers that Cole's mission is more than mere protection. He needs her help to defeat the very woman who cursed her. As Davina struggles with her mistrust of Cole, he is haunted by his own demons and finds his growing feelings for Davina complicating his mission. With dagger looming, and Cole's initial plan unrevealing, their courage, loyalty, and growing connection will be tested in ways neither could foresee, forcing them to discover if they can withstand the forces threatening to tear them apart. Slay! Slay, slay, slay! Slay. The second book is Morals in a Margin, a party at an abandoned mall, a night that changes everything. For Nolan Foster, stepping out of his quiet, predictable life is no easy task. But when a chance invitation lures him, he's drawn into a world of neon lights, secrets, and danger. Among the laughter and games, something sinister brews. This was so many hard words, oh my god. And when the first scream cuts through the night, there's no turning back. But Nolan isn't the only one with a story to tell. Told through both Nolan and Maya's perspectives, Morals in the Margin unravels a late 80s murder mystery where alliances shift, trust the shatters, and nothing is quite what it seems. As the chaos of the party unfolds, moral lines blur and the familiar becomes unrecognizable. Jesus. Slay! So it's a late 80s murder mystery. Slay Queen! I'm giving up on English actually. Here are my book. It's two different covers you can choose between. The Whitewell pink and the Whitewell green. Slay. This one is a bit cheaper and this one is a bit more expensive. But slay. It's a bit Genevieve and Hector. They're on a mission. Genevieve is trying to get back her sister who died, and Hector needs to get back his wings. I don't want to speak like too much about this because it feels like a bit greedy. But actually it's not. Like, I'm an author slay. Like slay. Period. It's a very fast read. Not very, like, the English is pretty easy because this was my first book ever. I've never, like, wrote this much before. So I also think this is good for the ones who wants to start fantasy because, as I said, it's a pretty easy read. And yeah, I don't want to talk too much because when it's my own book I easily spoil everything and I don't want to say too much, but there's a lot of trauma. This is available on Amazon and Kindle. Yeah, I think that's all the books I'm going to show in this video. Slay. I feel like, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!